Hey everyone, welcome to Joys It Flies. I'm Teresa and today I'm going to be doing a lot of baking. I've got 3 batches of cupcakes to make. The girls have got an event tomorrow and I want to supply them with cupcakes. So for once I've been organised and I have printed out all my recipes. I'm going to go ahead and get everything out that I need and then we'll get started. First thing I need to do is make the salted caramel for a salted caramel and chocolate cupcake. So I'm going to begin measuring out the ingredients and then pop that on the cooker. So we need 200 grams of sugar, 125 mils or grams, it's the same thing, of cold water. So I'm going to stir that until all the sugar is dissolved. And then leave it on a low heat until it begins to caramelize. While the caramel is cooking and then it's got to cool, I think I'm going to get started with the carrot cakes. So let's do that. So into that I need 200 grams of granulated sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda or baking soda, and we've got half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a teaspoon of mixed spice. Oh, the smell of this is so nice. And then a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to give that a good whisk. So the caramel's coming along actually quite fast, so I'm going to actually finish that before I do the carrot cake, and get that finished and put into a jar. I'm quite happy with that colour, so you can let it go darker if you want it to, but I'm going to put all the butter in. Give it a good mix. Melt that butter. Turn the heat off, add in the cream, and then start mixing. Finish that off with a good pinch of salt. And let's just pour in the salted caramel. Cooked puck. It tastes really nice too. So we need 100 mils of oil, And this is cold pressed rapeseed oil. I don't like using seed oils, but I've heard quite a few times that if it's cold pressed, it is not bad for you in the same way that normal seed oils are. And so I only ever use this if I'm doing baking like this and I need a large amount of it. Oops. I always keep my eggshells and give them a rinse. That's all, just a little rinse just to get rid of the excess egg that's left over. And it goes, if you use ground coffee, it just takes away some of the acidity. Great tip. Do notice the difference when we don't use it, so I really recommend that. And then we need 30 milliliters of milk. That's a good mix. Make sure all the lumps are gone without over mixing, of course. This is my very beaten up old pan. In the UK, we have cupcake cases, but we also have cupcake cases. What says it on the cupcakes? The difference is size. I normally use these for muffins, but I'm just looking at these and thinking, that's too small. I mean, that's why they call them fairy cakes, I guess. Only feed a fairy. So I think I'm going to go for the larger ones. Then we are going to fill each one. These are now going to go into the oven for about 18 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes. So the carrot cakes have just come out of the oven and I'm now going to do margarita cupcakes. This recipe is from the brilliant Sally's Baking Addiction. Any recipes I use, I'm going to link in the description. This one from someone else and the others will be, as I say, linked and on our blog. So it's the flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Whisk together. Quite often I find that I need to, when using other people's recipes, especially in American recipes, I have to cut down the sugar because it's just too sweet, too much. And I know 200 grams sounds like a lot, but it's a cupcake. But actually Sally's recipes are brilliant. So they're not too sweet. I don't generally ever have to change them. The eggs, the mix. Add in the second egg. Vanilla extract. Lime juice here, which I'm going to I could eat this batter. The lime makes it like really lovely and fluffy. I'm going to start making, I think, while those are cooking, I'll need for them to cool down, and then before I make the last lot of cakes. So I think what I'm going to do is clear up and then start the buttercream, and then I can put that in the fridge until I need it. Yeah. Okay, so let me clear up and then I'll be back. So I'm going to start with the margarita cupcake batter, the frosting. I'm going to start with the margarita frosting. So that is butter, need 226 grams of butter for that. I think actually, do you know what? I'm going to get two going at the same time. I'm going to get one going in the stand mixer, and then I can be doing the other one at the same time, can't I? I'm going to go and beat this until it's really creamy, and then I'll add the sugar in. Sorry about the noise. While that's doing, I'm going to start the cream cheese frosting. Okay, so I just have to now do the salted caramel frosting, and then I'll let those cupcakes cool, and then I'm going to frost them all in one go, I think. Take out a bit from the centre of each of these cakes and put in some salted caramel. So let's see how that goes. Cupcakes all done. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon.